Good morning, good afternoon, traders. Welcome in the YouTube TEFS Trading Room on a Wednesday trading, the middle of the week actually. And let's see whether this is going to be another green or even a muted day for the market. So far, the week is looking interesting for sure. And more tariff threats are coming, but the market still seems like it's just staying resilient. So, guys, big day today, not just because we still have 4 days to go for the competition. So, please, if you have not applied for the competition yet, then do it because the seats are limited. We have some competition participants already, but we still have some seats for you. So as you can see, this is the link. I've just pinned it on the top. Please just go there and you are going to see this page there, and you just need to click on the join and now register you with your email, Facebook, Gmail, Apple ID, and then you can get into the competition, enroll. You will see that the Trading Elite competition, TEFS Elite competition is going to be there. You just go there, enroll. And as you can see, here are the the prices. The first place going to get a full student account, personal coaching as well, plus VIP room subscription, student light account for the second, and intro funded account for the third place. Exclusive entry only, as I mentioned you, this is exclusively for our YouTube traders, as you can see. So please, if you are not a U.S. resident, you are more than welcome to apply. Unfortunately, for U.S. residents on regulatory issues, we cannot provide funded accounts. Only that's why. Also, I know we have lots of U.S. traders, but the rules are rules, guys. We cannot do with this anything yet, unfortunately. So this is a private competition, as you can see. And we have some important rules. For example, you need to trade at least 3 days out of the 7. It's going to start next Monday and going to end on Sunday from the 14th till the 20th. And you need just to subscribe, of course, to the YouTube stream and even to participate in the stream, because like that you can get this application link indeed. What else? You will have a 240K demo account. The max drawdown is 230K. So this is another rule. And it doesn't matter if you are swing trading or day trading, you can do both, but you need at least 3 days of like really active day trading of the week. And this is very important as well, that one account per trader, so no exceptions, no more just one registration for a trader. So these are the rules, and this is a huge opportunity. So traders, if you are feeling a little bit for a competition, then please just apply in the link. Hi, Anne. Good morning to you. Brick Scroder. Nice to see you. VIP room traders. Nice to see you. Thank you, Clifton, to share the link. I really do appreciate. Steve C, Brian, early birds, good morning, good morning. Hi, David G. You are up early today as well. And Scott already posted his list in the VIP room. All right, traders, so let's see on my side as well what kind of market we do accept today. Well, actually, traders, today it's not just a big day because of the competition, second day for application, but even FOMC meeting minutes going to hit the market at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, so we still have time. I'm a bit, let's call it, mm, I mean, happy and not that happy either for this FOMC meeting minutes. Happy because hopefully we will see some more news regarding how the Fed is thinking about the first rate cut, because there were rumors that might already end of July is going to be the FOMC, I mean the federal funds rate decision. And there were some rumors already out in the market that the Fed is ready to go down with the rates already in July. But last time the Fed Chair Powell was not that much enthusiastic about this idea. So let's see what he's going to state today, or at least the FOMC meeting minutes, what they are going to send as a message today. And even before that, oh yes, and now comes the sad part, because as you know, before the FOMC meeting minutes, which is going to happen 2 p.m., market tends to be a little bit more undecided and choppy. We have seen it in the last 2 days, right? But that's why I'm a bit concerned, because usually before these big events, and these big events are going to happen in the afternoon and not in the morning, the market is tend to be a little bit like muted. Hopefully it's not going to happen today, guys, but I'm ready for that scenario as well. By the way, yesterday we had a beautiful green day here in the TEFS YouTube Trading Room. I had 2 winners, 1 loser, and Tesla was my loser. Tesla is getting very close to my ban list. It's almost there. Just one more losing trade on Tesla, and I'm going to ban myself to trade Tesla. Of course, if you like it, it's you're welcome to trade it. But I have this quite of a strict rule on my side. And if somehow I just lose the chemistry between myself and the stock, I'm not going to force trading with it. I've lost the chemistry with BA long ago. So the traders who are with me, and I really appreciate it for years now, you know it why, and this is still on my ban list, and Tesla is getting close to that as well. Hopefully it's not going to lose my faith, but it's getting close to this indeed. Hi, Lee. Hi, Blake. Nice to see you. Good morning. Good morning. So before this big FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m., we will get final wholesale inventories at 10 o'clock, guys. 10:30 crude oil inventories. If you're trading the oil stocks, then be careful. And at 1 p.m., which still can move the market, by the way, is the 10-year bond auction. So this is what we are going to have so far, but there is no doubt that the FOMC meeting minutes is going to be the most important news of the day, and almost the week as well. Indeed, not too many big news for this week. Okay, what else in the news? Well, as I mentioned, everyone is just looking at the market. How is it doing now? And if we just check this market, I'm just taking off the competition. But again, traders, if you have any question regarding the competition, you know my email. I'm just going to put it here again, and please hurry up because some more seats are still there. And here is the link again. Also, I pinned it. You can just go to the top and definitely find this link, but I'm just going to send it again there soon. So traders, today indeed I'm going to watch, because of the news regarding the tariffs, some copper related stocks, as yesterday Trump just decided to revile a little bit more or higher, 50% actually, tariffs on the copper, and he is ready actually to go for more tariffs on the pharma stocks as well. So guys, things are not going great on the tariffs side, but as I've told you, the SPY triple Q so far, they did blink a little bit because we had one red day on Monday. Tuesday was a quite of a muted day. Look at that, no direction, very ugly, very choppy market. Today we are starting again with a small gap up, as you can see. So the strengths, the bulls are back, seems like. And I had this feeling as well during the day, by the way, that the bulls are trying hard to maintain the strengths and to reverse everything to the upside. Let's see if the bulls today are going to make this win and this mission accomplished. I don't know yet, because in my opinion, for that we need to see a new all-time high. It's I just can't believe it. We have not seen a new all-time high since I don't know, for 3 days now. Since last what was that? Wednesday, Thursday. We have not seen a Thursday, was it right? A new all-time high. So we cannot stay like that. So let's see whether the bulls are strong enough and to just push this market again to a new all-time high. This is just unbelievable, actually. So let's see what is in the news. There are some oil news as well. Oil prices are climbing because a new battle for global market share is brewing. Okay. This advisor says avoiding crypto is now a more speculative investment move than buying it. That's an interesting opinion. I am not trading crypto actually. Sometimes I'm trading Ethereum and Bitcoin, of course, but not the small cryptos indeed. Zuckerberg's Meta reportedly takes stake in in Ray-Ban maker, showing commitment to AI-powered smart glasses. That sounds like interesting. And actually, Meta was a beast yesterday, traders. It just went over the 720 level. It's going to be on my list for today as well. mRNA was strong, but I'm a bit afraid of the pharma tariffs. Also on mRNA, it was strong because of some vaccine news indeed. Again, what else in here? Dividend yields, we do not care too much about that. Dollar is still weak. By the way, European markets were quite strong, Asia a bit mixed, and the crypto, it's climbing, especially the Bitcoin, it's climbing higher today. Bitcoin is getting close again to this $110,000 level. That's why coin is going to be on my list too. Hi, Justin, nice to see you. Is this a real run or a pump and dump news momentum short? Maybe. I'm just going to check it soon. And Steve, see, you just wrote you're watching Ewok. Okay, I'm going to watch it too. If you have any candidates on the list, traders, please just let me know because we are just moving to the big movers of the pre-market to get our candidates list. As I've told you, Scott already posted his list, and Starbucks in the first place, on the first place, and Starbucks is going to be on the first place in my list as well. First of all, I really love the daily. It's just making a beautiful consolidation, which I think it has been broken already. It have been, yes, it just has broken in the pre-market and seems like even a gap fill back to this 97.60. It did fill the gap in the pre-market already, unfortunately, but never mind. This seems like a very nice continuation to the upside. And the Starbucks is going higher because CNBC reported that Starbucks China has drawn bids for a potential stake sale that value the subsidiary at up to $10 billion. Wow, while shortlisting could be done in 2 months, the deal itself likely won't be completed by the end of this year, but the news is definitely great and good. So let's just start it with the Starbucks today, guys. So on the long side, I'm going to get Starbucks and another great stock, which is a small AI stock. I won quite of a nice money yesterday with it, and it's still Sound Hound is going to be on my list. BBAI, I don't know. BBAI, I think it's just found a little resistance there on the $8 level, and I did not like the daily chart of BBAI yesterday, but I'm still going to get it on my long list for today as well. Hi, Nitsan. Nice to see you. Okay, so Starbucks Sound and BBAI. AES, it is a stock which just jumped 14% after Bloomberg reported that the energy company was exploring potential sale amid interest from infrastructure investors. That's a very good news for AES. Also, I must admit, I have not traded this stock that frequently, so I'm going to be careful here, and I don't know why you cannot see my positions, but I'm just going to make sure it's going to be here clearly. As you can see, I do not have position. So AES, it is not a huge mover, first of all, but you can see in the historical price action, if it gets some big news, might it even can move $1? Well, it's still not my type of player. Also today, there is no doubt it's a huge move to the upside, really serious news with the sale, I mean with the buyout possibilities. I'm going to give the chance for that stock for today. But again, as this is not a huge mover, I'm going to be aware of that fact. So AES, I'm just going to move it to the long side. Okay, nice to see you, Nitsan, as well. And here comes the rest here. Not too many for today traders, but I think it's going to be enough indeed. Verona Pharma is surged 20% after Merck bought UK-based Verona Pharma in a roughly $10 billion deal. This is a done deal. I'm not going to touch this stock. This is VRNA. If you like this stock, guys, you can just watch it. I'm going to put it, of course, to the secondary list. But usually I'm not touching the stocks which are not which are a done deal already. It has been done in the pre-market. It's a bought out. It's not like AES, which is just rumors. Verona Pharma, as you can see, it's up 20%, and it's like a little bit of flat line in the pre-market already. SolarEdge and UNH is here too. UNH, it's 1% lower, as the Wall Street Journal reported. The Justice Department's Criminal Healthcare Fraud Unit is investigating the company's Medicare billing practices, citing people familiar with the matter. Ouch, that's not a good news for UNH, and especially for the stockholders, but let's see how does it look like in the pre-market. Looks like it's a perfect short for me. As you remember, this is a healthcare stock which just got quite of a serious move to the downside in the recent weeks, and now seems like might it's still going to be continued with that. SolarEdge is here as well. It's a solar stock, 2% down after Goldman Sachs downgraded the name to neutral from the buy. It was a lots of hassle around the solar stocks because of Trump's bill, as you know, and law, and that's why it's still unknown for me which direction we are going to go, because all of them are a bit extended to the downside in my opinion. But this sector is very sensitive now for the news. I'm going to be careful. Also, SCDG looks like as a possible reversal downside. I'm going to put it to the short list, but again, I'm going to be careful with the solar stocks today. Okay, what else in here? Mobileye. The driving company shares declined 2% after Intel subsidiary announced it will unload 45 million shares. Ouch! That's painful, guys. So let's see whether Mobileye is going to get back. Also, I like this little tech stock very much for the long run. Also, now it doesn't look that good. However, if you check the pre-market, it's not that bad either. So I'm not going to call it to the short side. I'm rather going to call it just to the secondary list, because I don't know whether this news is going to be enough to push the stock lower. Hi, Raspi. Hola. Yeah, old news. That was the reason of the gap down. You mean on the UNH? On the UNH, you mean? I know it's an old news, but it's still not. It's still under not under the radar. It's not a good expression for that, but it's still valid. So it's still not solved. That's why it's still a big threat for the company indeed. So that's why I still think that might it's going to see some more downside. But let's see. You're right with that stock. Anyway, we need to be careful. Okay. And thank you for warning me indeed. All right, guys, what else in here? Bloom Energy is here to jump more than 6% after JP Morgan upgraded to overweight from neutral. As far as I remember, the symbol is BE. Let me just check it. Yes, Bloom Energy. Let's see. How does it look like at the moment? Nice and strong, not a huge mover, but let's just give the chance for the long side on BE. And that's it on the news-driven stocks at least. But I see Hood is strong, JP Morgan too. Indeed, coin, as I mentioned you, I'm going to watch coin because the Bitcoin is just heading towards to the 110,000. Again, AMD strong, UPST, Roblox, Amazon after this ugly news of yesterday on the, how is it called, Prime Day or what? That it's just went down like crazy. Now might is going to push back a little bit. NVIDIA is stronger too, so might the semicons are going to get stronger today. MU was a beast yesterday, amazing. mRNA, as I mentioned, you said these are still quite strong. Meta, I'm going to check it as well. And on the short side, BABA is weak, 2% to the downside, and oil stocks are not in the best shape. But don't forget that oil, the inventories is going to be released at 10:30. So to the short side, I do not have too many stocks at the moment. I'm just checking quickly my winners, losers. FXD, it's not a stock which I like too much. I cannot see anything indeed. ILMN is down 3%. Illumina, okay. As I go lower, nothing which I would see. And it's a familiar name. If it's not familiar, usually it has a reason like low volume or even a low price indeed. So I cannot see anything else which I would say it's really good for the short side. Long side, I see a little bit more. For example, not just HOD, hood, as I've told you, but I've seen again CRWV, DOX is up 4%, traders, DOCS is just pushing higher. Also, the pre-market volume is not the best here. I have not mentioned yet IONX, which is pushing higher again. Pre-market volume quite of okay. CRWV though, again, it's higher with 3%. This is a quite of an interesting stock nowadays. I would say that it's still in a pullback mode on the daily, but you never know when it's going to make this reversal there. And one more stock which is just grabbed my attention, I like it to the long side, it's HIMS. Oh yes, and SBT needs some, thank you. So HIMS, I'm just going to call it to the long side, and SBET, I'm going to call it to the secondary list. So traders, I'm a bit lack of the short candidates for today, but maybe we won't need them. I don't know actually. We will see that. Here is my list for today. I don't know if I could post it in the, no, it seems like it has not posted it. Just a second. Okay, now I posted in the VIP room as well. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Dan. Said, good morning to you. All right, traders. So I'm just going to stay in the YouTube room as always. VIP room traders, good luck to you. Have a beautiful green day, middle of the week. And don't forget, 2 p.m. we will get the FOMC meeting minutes. Good luck, team. DVG Scott, Clifton, thank you very much. And don't forget to apply for the competition. Bye, everyone. Have a great green day. Okay, YouTube traders, I am here with you for you as always. And let's see whether the market is going to get a little bit more, let's call it to be a little bit more determined, at least on the direction, because these 2 days, Monday was not that bad. Yesterday was completely chop fast, like choppy. And today, though, again, as we are not going to get very important news until 2 p.m. Okay, wholesale inventories, it's going to final wholesale inventories at 10 o'clock and crude oil inventories at 10:30. But beside of that, nothing, nada at all. And this is not a good news because it seems like that this market got so much, let's call it like news sensitive that seems like it's just moving on news. So let's see whether today it's going to make an exception and we are going to move a little bit better and find a direction. Traders, I mentioned you yesterday that this week is special for the traders. So the ones who are just watching the stream, again, we have a fantastic opportunity for you to apply for the TEFS trading competition starting next Monday, and you can win 66K buying power. A funded account package, a student account package indeed. You are going to trade on a 240K demo account. You can trade everything like crypto, forex, futures, stock. You can hold it overnight. You can day trade. You must day trade those 3 days from the 7 days. Next week, it's starting again Monday. Seats are limited, so hurry up. If you feel like you are in a mood for great competition, then please just apply. Again, for US traders, it's still not available. I mean, you can apply for the competition, but we cannot provide any funded accounts, unfortunately, for US citizens. Also, everyone else, it's very much welcome indeed. And if you still have any questions regarding that, please just let me know in the email as well. Okay, we still have 5 minutes to go. Market at the moment still strong, and I must tell you this SOXL is the semicons ETF 3 times long of the SOXX actually, and this is still very strong, 1.40% higher. Yesterday it was a nice green day on that sector too, so it seems like it's still pushing higher. Amazon is getting a pullback after this very nasty red day yesterday. AMD looks interesting in my opinion, especially if finally AMD could push over the $140 level. I'm going to be very much interested in a long on the AMD. Oracle is starting to be strong too. Also, I have no idea where this stock is heading. Look at the daily chart on the Oracle, guys. This is just a straight green line. Amazing. Touched even 240 yesterday, which is no doubt it's a new all-time high for the stock, and still does not seem like it wants to stop. So fantastic, very strong. And VDA is getting higher too with new all-time high, 160 level, 161 at the moment. Seems like this has no stop either. Macy's is stronger on my other watch list too, but this is not a huge mover. And again, AFRM, Roblox, MBLY, do you remember I've told you that this is just moving really interestingly in the pre-market, and look at that, now is just back to the green side. So seems like that this is not that much under the pressure of the bad news. So watch out on this MBLY traders, because I put it on the secondary list as far as I remember, exactly because of that I do not believe to the bad news too much indeed. Okay. SoundHound still looks very good, traders. Sound, it's again higher, 5.66%, and still going higher indeed. Next to Sound, HIMS is going to be my next lower priced stock, which is a great mover nowadays, and it's very strong. I see even Steve just wrote about HIMS in the VIP chat room as well. SMCI, Schroeder, thank you. It's not on my list. I was just putting MU on it. But let's see SMCI. Yes, you are right. I love the daily of SMCI. Maybe I'm just going to change SOFI to SMCI here on my list. Fantastic. Thank you. MBLY is here too. And I need a 1 minute chart. Some of you just asked me in an email how I'm using the time frames, and I'm using a time frame of the 1 minute time frame in the first sometimes 1 hour, because I forgot to get to the 2 minutes, but sometimes it's just too much for starter traders. So it doesn't matter what I am using, guys, or what another trader is using. Always use what feels comfortable for you. Okay, so sometimes a 1 minute chart can be too much noise for a starter trader, so you can start with 2 minutes, for example. I do prefer the 1 minute because I can notice the setups much earlier, and I can set a plan much earlier than on a 2 or a 5 minutes chart, which is very much obvious. Why is that? As I'm trading on the tech analysis indeed, but on the other hand, you need to know to read the price action right to use the 1 minute chart the best indeed. And for the price action, it's not, I'm not meaning just only the chart, I mean the candlesticks itself, but you need how to combine it with, for example, the volume, with the daily chart, with the market move, if it is a type of a stock which depends, which movies depends on the market. So for example, Apple or the big stocks indeed. So be careful on that, okay? But thank you, Risk Roder. I really like this SMCI, and let's see whether it can just make a move higher, because now it's red actually. Guys, we just started. It's called KZIA over 10 already. AVGO over 270, 250 by DVG. He really likes this AVG. Oh, AVGO, wow, it's already higher. PROK, it's another call by Scott. PROK, Peter, Robert, Otto, and Katie, PROK over 6. He likes these lower price stocks today, and it's very much understandable. If I'm just checking the SPY triple Q traders, we are just moving a little bit higher. As I've told you, a small gap up, which I do see now. AES is just caught by Scott as well over 13. Let's see. Okay. Wow, MBLY, I can't believe this stock. Look at that. Just pushing higher like crazy now. Okay, AVGO, it's very strong, but it was just a straight green line. Amazing. DVG likes coin 2, NVIDIA pushing higher. Hood is strong today. MU, unbelievable strong. Starbucks is coming back a little bit. That's a good news. So Scott called even AES over this $13 level. Okay. SMCI pushing lower, but this can be a good sign for a nice reversal, traders. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. SPY triple Q are really moving higher now. 623 above the triple Q or the SPY, sorry. Ooh, MU, it's a beast. MBLY is just touched $20. Amazing already. Crazy moves to start the David. Hood, though, it's pushing lower now. This AES we should keep an eye on, in my opinion, as well. Indeed. Doesn't look bad at all. Okay, SPY pushing higher, triple Q pushing higher, both of them. SoundHound, unfortunately, moved back indeed. Starbucks is pulling back as well. How about Tesla? NVIDIA, it's a beast today as well. I'm just checking AMD soon. Okay, AMD, I mentioned you this 140 level, which can be maybe interesting there. KZIA is not going to be a trade for Scott. He just told AVGO. I'm checking now. Okay. WYNN, which DVG just told now in the VIP room. Guys, I'm still watching this AMD. It looks very promising if we break this high of the day, and especially the 140. Market, it's a beast. It's just moving higher. Microsoft checking. Microsoft looks like a great one too. I agree. Over the high is just like AMD, in my opinion, Alamo. Looks really good. How about HIMS? HIMS is just breaking the highs, guys. I like HIMS over, oh, just breaking. I can't believe that. HIMS, a lower share size now because I quietly missed here. Over 30, I'm going to take it. 50 to 30 only. And this is going to be 32 is going to be my entry here. Stop loss under 51.40, so almost $1. But let's see whether it's going to make a better move here. So 32 is going to be my entry here. Okay, in the meantime, S&P 500 and triple Q as well, they just push higher. Here comes AMD, NVIDIA, even SMCI, what you mentioned. Wondering whether AMD can do this move here, really. Okay, SPY triple Q. AES is still a call from Scott. He's going to take it over 13. Over 13. I'm waiting for my HIMS over 50 to 30. This is going to be my first trade. In the meantime, guys, the market did not, it was not thinking too much. It's just pushing higher like crazy. Amazing. Nice AMD. I just missed it. HIMS has not entered yet. AES, it was a call from Scott over 13, and Alamus Microsoft looks great as well. I'm still waiting for this AMD, but somehow I would rather be going with that over this 140 level actually. Coin is going sideways too. AES is approaching this $13 level, and in the meantime, overall market is just pushing higher and higher. For me, it's a little bit too fast, too furious continuation. Also, I mentioned you that I just felt that Bulls wants to get back definitely today, and so far they do. PDD Chinese stocks are still weak, by the way. So no HIMS trade yet. I'm waiting for AMD on the 140 level. And the market still looks really, really strong. Okay, how about Tesla? TSLA. Starbucks can be an interesting play as well, around 97.50, I think. Okay, I'm checking Meta too here. Ooh, Meta just broke out, guys. That was a beautiful break. Here comes your Microsoft, Alamu. I'm still waiting for HIMS. It's just made a much better continuation pattern, and $1, still a $1 stop loss, guys. So be just ready with your share size here. Okay, so far market was not thinking even for a second and is just pushing up like crazy. Not tradable, which one? The HIMS. For me, it's tradable. Or which one, Raspi? Okay. All right, all right. So let's see what is going to come next here. Tesla, it's a little bit suffering today, as I see. Soundhound traders, Soundhound starting to be stronger here, but I'm not quite satisfied with the volume. Coin is starting to be stronger, and I'm going to really watch this AMD over 140. For me, it's tradable. That's interesting. So AMD traders, I'm going to watch it over 140.05. SPY to perk is still pushing higher, but I really hope it's not going to be a bull trap here. And coin is starting to be really strong here, as I see. To check Amazon here too. How about PLTR and the rest? Amazon is quite strong as well. NVIDIA does not stop at all. Amazing. Coin is getting stronger as well. DVG, I think he is in the coin long already. SMCI is starting to be really stronger now. Watching it for a continuation pattern now. Amazon is strong traders. PLTR is weak as I see. I got my AMD long in. Okay. AES, I don't know whether it's going to get stronger here. It's a bit slow, but maybe. AVGO, it's a beast, guys, $277. HIMS seems like it's not going to be a trade. BABA, 3% already down. Wow, that's weak. That's really weak. Oh, come on, AMD. Go after NVDA, please. UNH looking interesting too, but very spready. Very spready. SMCI is still strong, looks nice. Microsoft has no decision yet. AVGO pushing like crazy. And Alamo, I don't know how about the Microsoft, but it still looks good, especially over this 503. Okay, SPY triple Q break. AMD, please stop. No, Alamo, me neither. Me neither. It feels a bit tricky in my opinion. So unfortunately, my AMD is slower, but it's still over the VWAP, which is good. Nice, though Microsoft looks like it's going higher now. MU made a reversal. UNH stays weak. Tesla, no idea where it wants to go actually. But Roblox, mRNA is still strong too. Meta, amazing. PLTR again. Meta pulling back to the VWAP. You are in Microsoft already. Nice. Good luck with that. And traders, I need to cancel my HIMS trade. It's just moving lower, unfortunately. And so far, this AMD not doing a great job either. Only the SPY and triple Q, which are pushing higher. Alamus, Microsoft too, which is great. PLTR, yeah, I'm watching PLTR. You want to take it 0.50? I want to take it 138.75 maybe. 138.75 on the PLTR only, but I'm not really, so I really not very happy with any of the trades at the moment. SPY triple Q, there is no doubt, running like crazy. Unfortunately, my AMD could not make. Oh wow, Alemu, your Microsoft call was much better. Look at that, fantastic. There is the $1 and the last chance for the AMD traders. Last chance for the AMD. So Lee, back to your PLTR, I would take it only over 138.80, something like that. 138.80 maybe. And I give a last chance for my AMD HIMS. Still here though. Tesla looks quite weak, traders. It's under the VWAP again, or the 200 EMA again. I don't know. Looks interesting. Okay. Wow, AVGO, it's literally not stopping. It wants to go to 300, I think. Coin looks like it's very ready to break out too. Starbucks, though, it's not going to the right direction indeed. Yet you're still going lower. Amazon, it's a beast today. Together it was Meta too, not anymore. Okay. AMD doesn't look good, unfortunately. I can give it max $1, but I'm not sure I will. SPY triple Q is still pushing higher traders, very low volume on a very, very low volume, but still much higher. And I'm a beautiful trade on a Microsoft. Coin looks like really ready for this break. And I'm watching this SMCI as well for a possible VWAP reversal here. Just checking the other stocks in the meantime. Amazon going higher like crazy. Coin broke. And AMD, this is your time to take this VWAP reversal here. Microsoft still pushing. NVIDIA is still pushing. Ah, BA is here too. Strong at least. Circle again, 3.81% higher, but quite ugly. SBT is down. UNH is starting to be weaker too. That's an interesting market, guys, because finally we have a direction without any doubt. Everything is going higher. Coin, I was covered to take it, but it looks so nice over this 359. I hope you took it, guys. That was nice. Okay. Thank God AMD is coming back too. I really hope we will get the breakout now. Overall market traders is extremely strong, very strong. And as I mentioned you, the next way is just a new all-time high can be on the market. So SPY is 0.65% at the moment. And as you can see, it's very close to a new all-time high. Crazy, crazy, crazy strong. AVGO is still going. Okay. So far, IONX, I just missed this stock. That was nice too. HIMS is still on my radar, but doesn't look that good anymore. AMD though made the reversal. That's a good sign. And overall market is not going to stop for a new all-time high in my opinion. However, surprisingly, if you check the Tesla, it's quite weak now. Beautiful call on Microsoft still Alamo. It's still going to the direction. And let's see whether AMD can do the move. CRWV is going higher too, but not my favorite. Oh, Tesla moving down. OKLO inside the. I'm just checking the stronger stocks like Hood is up 2.51% too. If you're just check, wow, Hood is a mover, guys. Let's just watch Hood as well. It was a very sudden reversal, as you can see. Amazon amazing. Okay. AMD unfortunately is not gearing up even with the volume. It's not a good sign. So I need to think of reducing my share size at least. HIMS not doing anything. Okay, SPY triple Q non-stoppers, guys. Look at that. They just do not stop at all. Amazing. Come on, AMD. Join the party. MU big pullback though. I don't like this. The half of the semicons are going higher. The other half is quite muted or even weaker. Okay, SPY new all-time high soon, I guess. AVGO almost touched 280. And guys, no, AMD cannot do it. I'm going to be out under 139.25. I'm not going to let it run against me more because it doesn't reverse. It looks like as an inverted cup and handle. And VDA was strong, but this stock cannot do the move. Shoo, I hate you, AMD. Okay, let's go for another one. And at this time, I am watching Meta. Yes, finally, PLTR looks like it wants to move. SBT just made a bottom reversal too. How about Soundhound? Soundhound is not moving too much now. BA, yes, Alex, my favorite. I'm just checking it. Ooh, the UPST was nice. A. Looks nice for a breakout, but I'm not sure I want to try any more breakouts today, guys. Here comes the PITR over this 138.70s. It needs to break 139ly, and it seems like it can go very nicely. Guys, MU, it's in a big drop at the moment, by the way. And seems like even AMD cannot do the move either. It's interesting. Overall market though, it's very strong, and Microsoft too. SPY new high again, traders. HIM is moving lower, triple Q new high. Yeah, me too. But Meta still seems like as a continuation, possible continuation pattern indeed, but just over the high on the Meta. Okay. Scott is watching HIMS for a reversal of formation, by the way, now. I'm not going to be surprised on the Meta traders if it's going to make a new high again. It looks like really strong for today. But the high is 730.30. I would not take it before. If you are still holding the AMD, guys, leave the stop loss under this 139 and let's see. Market is still extremely strong. No stop at all. If I'm just checking the all-time high, it is on 626.28. So we have only $2 to go, even less. I think it's going to go today. The amazing. 10 o'clock, we will get some news, don't forget. Fortunately, I got a small loser with the AMD, and I'm trying to find something to make it up. But I must tell you, I cannot see too many stocks which I would say that, yeah, this is the one. Thinking strongly on the Meta, also the daily high breakout did not work out to me on the AMD. It does not mean it's not going to work out on Meta. Ooh, CVS, very weak on the CVS, PDD2. Okay. And Meta. Why I did not put my entry there? Okay, if you took Meta traders $1 partial, put your stop loss to break even and let it run. Checking Roblox in the meantime. Yeah, I know, Alamu, right? Crazy. Very strong indeed. SPY triple Q might going to make a small pullback. That's why I'm telling you on Meta to take this dollar here on 731, 30.50 and put your stop loss under 730 and just let it run. It still looks fantastic actually on the Meta. If you could make the entry there. Overall market still pushing higher also. I see a small red candles now, which doesn't mean too much on this very strong market in my opinion. And it's obvious that the SPY really wants to go for a new all-time high. Scott called SBET over $18 level. I would say if SBT can do a double bottom here, then it can go over 17.50. Beautiful Meta. Why I did not take it? SOFI checking. Yesterday mover. SOFI. Not bad for an intraday breakout. Also, and I'm not sure it has enough volume to push it higher, unfortunately. But as an intraday breakout scalp, it looks great over 20.05 maybe on SOFI if you like it. It's not a huge mover, so you will have like a 10-cent stop loss. So you cannot expect so many dollars to go here, or rather cents, but not bad. Scott calling HIMS for a reversal, maybe over 51 in the meantime. SPY is still pulling a little bit back. However, on a low volumes, doesn't mean too much. Okay, traders, in the meantime, market is still extremely strong. Does not give up. Coin, though it was a really big move to the upside, now is just moving back. Traders, Meta, you can take a second partial here. Stop loss can stay under 730. It's still pushing higher. Amazon too. Amazon does not stop today, as I see. And I have a strong feeling the bulls are going to change this market, pull back soon to the upside again. Let's see. Wow, Meta, it's crazy. Oh, Tesla again. Tesla bulls are back on the track, guys. We should watch this 300 level for a possible long again, I think. Roblox King, hi, nice to see you. 10560 I would go. I know it's very extended, but look at that market. It is extended as well in that it does not care. So Roblox maybe over this 10560 can be interesting. I agree with you indeed. Looks quite strong. Okay, traders, as I've told you, SPY just made some red candles, but I think it's ready to make a reversal there. Tesla starting to act weird again. Meta is still running. It's beautiful indeed. Starbucks seems like a cup and handle that can be a nice reversal formation too. You can watch it maybe. Roblox is not moving too much at the moment though. And we will have news in 1 minute, traders. Watch out with the final wholesale inventories, and the SPY is still moving down. Maybe we will get to the VWAP. It's even better because we can get some reversals, hopefully. Ooh, UNH, big drop. Okay. As BET is dropping too. Checking the weak stocks in the meantime. We do not have too many. HIMS still pushing lower, so no reversal. Scott going to buy HIMS over 50. UNH, what a drop. Ouch. Okay, Soundhound is back to the downside now. AMD is still pushing higher now. It's funny. Okay, news are coming soon here. Market very much extended to the upside. Triple Q is making a bull flag at the moment. I'm watching here Tesla for a possible long opportunity, especially over this 299. But I'm not going to take it because of the news, and news are out if it's going to mean anything. Triple Q new high, traders. Triple Q just get for a new high. The SPY not yet. S&P 500 not yet. And I hate you, AMD. You really doing this with me? Look at that. It's just going higher now. Guys, Meta, it's my biggest miss today. There is no doubt. Meta is my biggest miss today. Wow, AMD. I was not seeing that coming, actually. Okay, so new high on the triple Q. Let me just check it whether it's a new all-time high, but I don't think so. No, yes, it is. Okay, you see, I was complaining that we have not seen a new all-time high day for a while, and now it's an official new all-time high day, at least on the triple Q. Crazy. Here comes Roblox, the king. Fantastic move on the meta traders. You can put your stop loss under 733 and let it run. PRTR lead still trying hard. If you are still holding that, still looks good. How about Microsoft? Wow, what a run on Microsoft. Beautiful, Alamu. Very nice call on that. Okay, traders, so far market is going for new all-time highs. Definitely triple Q succeed the mission, but not the SPY yet. Also, as I see SPY just starting to make a reversal here too. Roblox is breaking the highs. And Scott just called HIMS over 15. I mean 50, not 15. HIMS, yeah, it has not filled the gap yet. Also, if it's breaking this 50.05, I agree with Scott that that might can be a great reversal formation for the HIMS. But I want to make sure it's really breaking the $50 indeed. SPY triple Q extremely strong. Overall stocks very strong too, including Meta, Microsoft, Amazon just broke 224, and VDA. Finally, AMD is here as well. So traders, if you've been more patient with the stock and you left your stop loss under 139, then you are in a profit finally. Also, I might take a partial here because it was a really interesting move for this AMD. Meta is still pushing higher, and again the triple Q is officially in a new all-time high. Amazing. Okay, NVIDIA hits $4 trillion market cap. First company to do so. Wow. PRTR, yeah, it's trying hard also. As I see, it's a bit weak, still a little bit weak. At least compared to the market, Nitsan. Okay, I'm just checking the news in the meantime. SPY interestingly looks like as an inverted cup and handle, by the way. So final wholesale inventories got released at 10 o'clock, which was better than expected traders, by the way. It's maybe it's giving another push for the market. And as I've told you, 2 p.m. we will get the FOMC meeting minutes. Okay. AXSM is strong too. That's it. Inverted cup and handle on the SPY. That looks interesting, I would say. Okay. SPY heading back to the VWAP. Tesla very hectic. SBT broke the lows. And VDA back to the VWAP. So let's see what's coming next. The market is going to show some fear before the FOMC meeting minutes, but I don't think so. Actually, this market is fearless, as I see. PITR still holding nicely here. If you took it over this 138.70s, it's still pushing higher. Okay, DVG called LLY over 790 is just hovering around 790. This LLY can be a huge mover, but on the other hand, it's a very spready stock, so be careful. And Scott called the HIMS over the $50 level. And VDA reversal, we still need to wait for the reversal pattern in some, but if it's going to make it, we can get it. Look at the AMD. Now it looks like AMD is the winner. MU, it's on $124 level too. AMD, nice. Even AVGO just touched the VWAP. And the SPY almost touched the VWAP too. Triple Q is extremely strong. It's so strong today. Amazing. Alamo, watch out on the Microsoft. If you are still in, it's pulling back now a little bit. Huge, big green day on the indices. Traders, everything is pushing higher. Not everything, but the majority for sure. PITR still steady, slow but steady on the PITR. It's not bad. Traders, I like this HIMS as well. I'm going to take it over 50.05. Scott's call. Was watching it too. Overall market, it's in a small pullback, at least the SPY. Triple Q, not yet. It's extremely strong. Did Unitsan? Okay. Let's see whether it can push even a little bit more higher. Market is not very convincing for me on these highs. And getting slower now again, which I don't like to see, but this is what we have. Still watching Tesla as well, if it's going to choose a direction at all. And checking the strongest, weakest stocks in the meantime. TTD, 2.72%. Trade desk, wow, that was a big runner. It's too late. MRK, it's up to. Oh, Triple Q is starting to pull back a little bit. Well, I would say it would be great to see the market to cool off for sure. But BA is down too. Okay, first green candle maybe on NVIDIA. It's still not a full reversal pattern, but I'm going to watch it. SPY's heading to the VWAP. It slightly touched the VWAP. BE Raspi checking. I forgot this BE actually. Not bad. Question whether it still has steam to go. And in this case, if it's breaking out again, I would take it only over 27.50, 58 around Raspi. That can be a very nice intraday breakout over 27.58. 27.58 looks nice indeed. Okay, this HIMS doesn't want to make the move, unfortunately. I mean the reversal. NVIDIA is here. First bullish engulfing candle just been made, but I would not buy it before 163.70, 75, something like that. SPY seems like it's going to make a VWAP reversal too. Let's see. AVGO on the VWAP as well. Oh no, here we do start again. This nasty moves on the market. Be careful. Okay. Watching AVGO2 if it can go back over this 277.60 level, maybe. Meta, it's amazing, guys. It's still pushing higher. Crazy. Nice call on BE, Raspi. Just making the move now. Around 28, there is the first partial. HIMS is still fighting hard here. We need some buyers to push it over 50 first. Okay. What else? MU is just pushing lower. AMD muted. SPY touched the VWAP, trying to do this VWAP reversal now. Tesla is moving higher now again. Quite strongly. I'm still watching this 299 level there for a possible move to the upside on the Tesla. $299.91 is the 200 EMA on the daily with the Tesla. BE fantastic. You can have the first partial soon, Raspi, if you took it. Okay, market trying hard to make this reversal again. Nicely. Yes, as I've told you, PITR was quite of nice and steady today. Slow but nice and steady indeed. Just like the market. Also, the market was not that slow in the beginning. NVDA still looks promising over this 163.70, 75, maybe. Scott is still watching HIMS. Okay, market. Let's just decide to go for a new all-time high. Hopefully it's not going to stay here and going sideways again. And Meta is still pushing traders. If you took this trade, I really hope at least you did not miss. Stop loss under 735 and just let it run. Okay, SPY, no new all-time high yet. How can it be? Raspi BE is just going higher, fantastic. Here is the 28 round number. Great chance for taking a partial there. Okay, Google is really strong today as well, traders. I have not watched this stock, unfortunately. Really big move on the Google. Looks like the FANG, like the big tech stocks are quite strong today. Look at that. Meta, Google, Amazon, NVIDIA. Nice, Raspi. Well done on the BE. Fantastic. It was a nice VWAP reversal too, but after that, it even made a better pattern for continuation. Very good. HIMS is just going sideways. MU, it's dropping like a stone. Starbucks too, also it got some good news. That's interesting. Okay, and unfortunately, I have a strong feeling, guys, that the overall market's starting to slow down now. This is not good. Stay waiting for this HIMS, and VDA is just making this consolidation here, but has not broken 163.75 yet. And Tesla still can be a possible trade over this 299. It seems like a cup and handle formation, but the volume it's quite terrible on the Tesla today, which doesn't mean that the buyers are not going to show up soon. NVIDIA is breaking lower. SPY, very much muted. Triple Q2. Here comes Tesla again. Oh, NVIDIA. Yeah, it was doing this consolidation way too long, in my opinion. I mean, on the NVIDIA, on the VWAP. Okay, guys, this SPY and Triple Q are really strong, but I feel like they got muted a bit. Maybe because of the FOMC meeting minutes, but I do think that it's highly likely because of the fact that we just reached a new all-time high, at least with the Triple Q, and quite of important news are coming at 2 p.m. So I'm not going to be surprised if it's going to stay like that. MU, it's pushing much lower, and VDA just broke the VWAP. AVGO as well. I must tell you, AVGO doesn't look good anymore. On the meta traders, if you took the meta, stop loss can be under 734.60 and still let it run. Interesting day so far again. Amazon is pulling back too. Microsoft, it's not really, not yet at least. Wondering whether this SPY here is going to push under the VWAP or not. This is I'm waiting for. This Tesla is acting so weird today, guys. Have you seen that? Just actually no direction on the Tesla at all. Raspi, your B is still going very nicely indeed. Well done on that call. NVIDIA, that was it? That was the big sell-off? Look at this. SPY completely going sideways. HIMS, finally I've seen a green candle, but doesn't mean too much as I see. Again, not going anywhere. And crazy move is coming, guys, if the SPY is breaking the VWAP, so watch out here. Okay. Traders, I will come back just a second. All right, traders, I am back. Thank you for your patience. Market did not change too much, as I see. Has not changed too much. PRTR is still doing great, guys. Tesla on no man's land. It just cannot decide what to do. NVDA is still back on the radar, and I did enter HIMS, guys, with Scott, and it's in red. SPY completely back to the VWAP. Triple Q not yet, so this I'm still waiting for. And Tesla, who knows? It's such a weird day, guys, because first of all, I missed Meta. If I did not miss Meta, I'm in a huge green today, but I did miss. What can I do? Raspi, your B call was fantastic. Alamu, your Microsoft call, really good. And Lee with the PLTR, you're really, really great, guys. I'm very happy to see that actually. But despite of the market having and showing finally a clear direction, somehow I could not use this day on the maximum, unfortunately. Less short Tesla, Dicking. I burned myself with Tesla yesterday. I'm not sure I want to short Tesla. But you know what? Just for fun. That means for me it's going to be a funny share size, okay? Just to see what it is going to do, and I'm going to get it only under 296.50 maybe. Come on, HIMS. Yeah, 296, under 296.60 for me, just ticking. Let's see whether we can break it. SPY triple Q again, heading back to the VWAP. VWAP is going to be a huge decision point for sure. Wow, AMD big reversal. Look at that. And Tesla too. Tesla is just making the same like yesterday. It looked like it's going to break down, and of course it did not. That's why we need to be a little bit more precise on the levels on the Tesla, if you can be precise with the levels in this market. Raspit is B, fantastic. You can have a second partial soon. Amazon on the VWAP, yes, I like it, Nissan, but only over the 20 EMA, which is 22340. 22340 looks fantastic. It was your call. I have nothing to do with it. Ah, the setup. Yep. Okay. All right, guys. So I'm going to try a funny share size on Tesla under 296.60. And I'm still holding HIMS here. Also, doesn't seem like it wants to go higher. See, Tesla, it's getting in soon. Okay, on Tesla, I want to see on Tesla like a, I don't know. Oops. Oh, that's not the right share size. Come on. Okay, now I have it. On this Tesla, I want to see a 294 for the first partial there. Ah, D-King, you convinced me. Thank you. And this seems like it's going to be a winner finally. Come on, Tesla, don't give up. 290, 294.60 is going to be my first partial here. I just do not have the right share size. That's funny. Okay. Never mind, traders. The trade is the most important here. I can't believe it. Okay, 295 is here now. Very nice Tesla. HIMS is not nice. SPY triple Q is going down. Tesla is making the move. Here comes the first partial on the Tesla, and unfortunately HIMS under 49, I'm going to be out. But Tesla is getting close to the first partial finally. Traders, 2 94, it's here. We just need to, okay, if it cannot break it, I'm not going to be greedy with that. Also seems like it's going lower. SPY broke the VWAP, Triple Q broke the VWAP, but I'm sure that the buyer is going to show up soon as well. So, okay, you know what? I'm just taking this partial here, 75% off if I would have taken the right share size. And I'm going to put my stop loss to the entry. Okay, stop loss to the entry. And HIMS, unfortunately, is going to be out under 49. Shoo. Instead of 200, I took two, two shares of Tesla. Guys, this day it's not my day, that's for sure. We have days like that. But D King, thank you for this Tesla. It was fantastic, actually. And might is still going to go lower if it breaks the lows. Let's see. HIMS, unfortunately, it's not doing the job at all. On the daily, it looked very nice for a reversal, actually. I don't even get this HIMS, why it's going down. It looked like a perfect cup and handle and continuation higher, but seems like it just doesn't want to do that. Family trade, yes, the king, it is definitely. Okay, guys, so seems like the sentiment a little bit changed here, as you can see. Watch out with the longs now, especially if the SPY triple Q is going to break the lows. Tesla still can go nicely lower under the low of the day if you are in. SPY is heading to the lows. Maybe we got a news, I don't know, or this is just a fear sell-off on the fact that we got the FOMC meeting minutes. I don't know. HIMS is still holding here. And let's see whether Tesla can push lower. It does. That's good. 294, we need to break there. SPY triple Q still pushing lower. Come on, Tesla, 294 we need. Nice. Okay. Nice move on the Tesla traders. I would go for 291 now with the second partial, by the way. Looks fantastic for continuation. HIMS is still holding on the $49 level. That's a good sign. However, I really hope it's going to held by this round number because this is actually the 50 EMA on the daily as well. Okay. Very strong drop on every stock. B is still holding Raspi. Still looks great. PLTR is back too. Last chance for the HIMS here. With 296, you can get out on the Tesla traders. If it goes back there, come on HIMS, we need this reversal here. What a move, market. Crazy. So the triple Q reached a new all-time high. SPY could not. and we see a big sell-off before the 2 p.m. FOMC meeting minutes, if it's going to stay like that. I'm still not sure though. And if HIMS is breaking lower, I need to get out. I made a red day, but I could have got a beautiful green day with Meta and the right share size on the Tesla. It's just an unlucky day for me, guys. I think I'm not alone. I think I'm not alone. You've been there already. Hopefully not too many times. But you had fantastic calls, guys. Really well done. So Tesla should be out 290 over 296. Thank you, John. It's okay. Thank God I have red days really rarely. Also, in this year, I must tell you, I had more red days than in the last 5 years together. I mean it. It's just such an upside down market since the beginning of the day or the year. But I, I mentioned it several times, and you can see that as well. In my opinion, that things has changed a little bit here. Okay. All right, guys. I think I'm just going to call it as a day. Need to leave you now, unfortunately, because my little one is not feeling well. Unfortunately. So I thinking not like that. Sorry, my expression was not right. So like this year, I have not seen so many red days. Indeed, then in the last 5 years, I had rarely red days. In this year, I had much more. I had much more, really. Like I would not say it went up with like a 30%, like on an average year in the last 5 years. Indeed. So I feel on myself as well that my results are not that good, like in the average in the last 5 years. So this is what I meant. It actually makes me feel better, Agi, because I was starting to think trading is too hard. Yeah, yes, it's much harder than it was in my opinion. It is, as you can see, especially because of the fact that we have definitely all-time highs, very sudden and ugly reactions. HIMS is going to do it on the news, very much news-driven market we have. The tariffs news can just hit the market at a very inconvenient time as well. So this makes trading harder for sure. When it's going to get easier, I think it's on purpose, that's for sure. I think it's obvious for everyone. But if we are going to get over this tariffs misery, hopefully in August, because surprisingly it got postponed again. What a surprise, right? Then I think things might going to start to calm down, maybe in the autumn, not before. I'm not expecting anything before that. And we really hope it's going to get there. Indeed. Okay, guys. So hang on. I am here with you every day until it's not going to get easier. As you can see, I have harder days as well, and it's quite of natural in this environment. This is what we have. Indeed, I'm still holding this HIMS. I still see a possible reversal here on this $49 level. Market just dropped very suddenly now. We will see a small pullback, in my opinion, but I'm not sure it's going to be a huge pullback. Let's see how strong the bulls are going to be still here. Don't forget to apply for the competition if you feel like this is going to be the test trading competition starting next week, and you can win a 66,000 buying power student account, guys. So just watch out on the site. Seats are limited, so hurry up. You still have like 4 days to apply. And if you have any questions, not just regarding the competition, but anything else regarding trading, or you just feel the same as Deaking, with a little bit frustrated with your trading, yeah, actually, don't worry. I feel sometimes too in this environment, but that's why we are here together for each other. If you feel like a little bit in agony, in disappointment with this market and with the trading, I'm here for you to help, as you know. Guys, I wish you a beautiful rest of your day. Have a good one, and the green one at the end. Also, as you can see, the market is starting to be a little bit interesting and weird again because of the FOMC meeting minute. And FOMC meeting minutes for sure is going to steer up the market. Also, if the message, it won't be anything like, let's call it clear, because sometimes they just, rinse and repeat, like they just repeat themselves all over the weeks again, then might we're not going to get a huge impact of that. Thank you very much. Thanks a lot, traders. If you like the stream, please just give us a thumbs up. And of course, I'm going to see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Stay safe, and see everyone tomorrow. Bye. Thank you, John.